Hello friend, I welcome you to my channel Let's Say Graphics and Multimedia. My name is Rafi Yakub right here, and in today's video you are going to learn how to create simple print ready business card in Photoshop. But before I dive into the tutorial, if you're very new to this channel, remember to click on the subscribe, turn on the notification bell, so each time I post content about Photoshop tutorial you'll be notified and you watch the video. So with that being said, so let's dive into the tutorial and see how you can create simple print ready business card in Photoshop. So first thing first, you have to come to the home tab right here, go to file, then you have to click on new. Alright, so at this point here, you need to come to the top right here and type in the name of your design, simple business card. Okay, then you have to come to the pixel right here and make sure you change to inch. Make sure you switch to inches. Then from the width right here, make sure you type in 3.25. Then for the height column, make sure you type in 1.75. Then you make sure that your resolution is 300. Then you have to come to the color mode right here. This time around, you have to make sure you choose CMYK color. Then you come down below here and click on create. So next thing you need to do right here is to press Ctrl minus to zoom in. Okay, Ctrl minus to zoom in. And next thing you need to do is to pick your ruler from vertical and horizontal and make sure it's snapped to the edge of the page. Next thing you want to do is to go to the home tab right here. You go to image. From image, make sure you go to canvas size. Then from the point here, you have to type in 0.25 by 0.25 and make sure your relative is checked and click on OK. So this allows you to have a safe zone. Then you have to go back to your ruler, both vertical and horizontal, and make sure it's snapped to the edge of the back of the page. Next thing you want to do is to go back to your home tab right here, go to image. Then from image, you have to select canvas size again. And this is pump up. Then at the top here, you make sure you type in another 0.25. And then for the height, make sure you type in another 0.25. This allows you to create a blade area. Then you hit on OK. So what you have right now is a print ready template layout. Okay, so now let's start to do with the design and see how we can play with shapes and color. All right, so next thing you need to do is to come to the toolbar right here and click and hold down at this point here. Make sure you choose rectangle. So after you choose your rectangle, you can always come to the rectangle property from the home tab right here. Make sure shape is checked, and you can also change the color and make sure there is no stroke, and you come to the workspace and draw your rectangle. All right, so next thing you want to do is to go back to your home tab right here, go to edit. From edit, you have to look for free transform, or you press Ctrl T on your keyboard. Okay, then you have to come to the home tab right here. At a point here, make sure you type in 45 for the angle. Make sure you type in 45 degree, and then you're going to have something like this. Okay, then you can easily adjust your rectangle. So you can press hotkey and increase the rectangle size. You can make it larger as much as possible, and then position it in the proper way. You can come back to the degree right here and make sure you change the degree to 60 degree. Okay, so we change it to 60 degree, then you can adjust the shape. So once you start satisfied with the shape, you have to click on this check mark here to accept the transform. All right, so the next thing you need to do right here is to make sure you come down below right here and make sure you make a new layer. When you create a new layer, then you have to come back to your toolbar right here, click and hold down. This time around, you have to choose another rectangle. Now, you can come to the color at the top right here. You can change the color to another gray color, and then you have to come to the workspace and draw another rectangle this way. Alright, so next thing you need to do is to come to the move tool right here. Alright, so next thing we can do right here, we can go back to home tab right here. We go to edit, and you have to come down here, make sure you look for free transform, or you press Ctrl T on your keyboard. Okay, so we can adjust the rectangle, and next thing you need to do is to right click on the rectangle, and then this time around you have to look for skew, and then from the top right here you can just skew the rectangle this way, so making it 18°. And then you have to come to the home tab top right here and make sure you click on this check mark to accept the transform. Then you can adjust the rectangle. Okay, so next thing we want to do right here is to fall back to this particular shape at the background right here. So we have to right click on the shape from the layer panel, and we have to make sure we look for duplicate layer from the top right here. So once you select duplicate layer, we can change this to rectangle 2, and we hit on OK. Now the duplicate one right here, we have to go to our toolbar right here. We go to edit, and we make sure we choose a free transform, and this duplicate one here, we can just take it to this side. Then we come to the top right here and make sure we accept the transform. So we can come back here and adjust this shape right here. Then we can select this particular shape right here and press Ctrl T, and we adjust the shape size a little bit. And we come to the home tab right here and we click on this check mark to accept the transform. Okay, now next thing we can do right here, we can select on this shape also, we adjust this a little bit. Okay, so we have to fall back to this particular shape, and then we come down below right here, we make a new layer. So having made a new layer, we have to go back to our rectangle. Okay, so having select our rectangle, the next thing we need to do is to come to the workspace and draw another rectangle from the top right here. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is to go back to home tab right here. We go to edit, then from edit we have to look for free transform part, or you press Ctrl T on your keyboard. Then the next thing you need to do right here is to press Ctrl key down, and from the top right here you just have to make some bend the shape this way. So I'm making it 29° or 29.0°. So once you satisfy, then you have to come to the home tab right here and click on here to accept the free transform and click on yes. So you're going to have a stuff like this. Okay, so next thing we can do right here is to apply color to our shapes. So we go to start from the point right here, and we have to come to the layer panel right here. We double click on the layer thumbnail. All right, so the color code I'm using for this part is this. So you can see the color code right here. All right, so and I'm going to hit on OK. So we have to fall back to this one right here and change the color also. So we can easily change the color from this angle right here. So we're going to come to the home tab right here, and I'm going to use gray. Okay. Then we have to select on this particular shape right here. We come to the layer thumbnail right here. We double click on the layer thumbnail. So we're going to change the color of that side also. I'm going to use this color so you can see the color code right here. Okay, then I'm going to hit on OK. Then we have to select this particular one right here, and we double click on the layer thumbnail, and I'm going to use my eye color dropper and select the color from this point and hit on OK. All right, so we can click on here to assist from this tab right here. So now we are done with shapes and color in our business card. So the next step is to add text and icons into the business card. Okay,
never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget.
How it's supposed to feel.